ABC Topeka.
Now on Kansas First News at 5:30, endorsing Paul Davis. The surprising number of Republicans who say they are backing the presumed Democratic challenger for governor. Good evening. You're watching Kansas First News at 5:30. I'm Christina Frank. Thanks for joining us this evening. Nate has the night off. The Kansas Insurance Commissioner and more than 100 other Republicans are endorsing a candidate for governor. Democratic challenger Paul Davis had a news conference today to announce the formation of Republicans for Kansas Values. The list of participating Republicans was led by Sandy Prager, who has clashed with Governor Sam Brownback on health care policy. The list of founding members also includes 3 former Kansas Senate presidents and 3 former State House speakers.
These folks that are here today are Kansans, and they have spent their careers being public servants for our state, and they're terribly concerned about the direction that the state is going right now. And this is an unprecedented announcement. To have 105 Republicans stand up and say they support a Democrat for governor.
The Kansas Republican Party immediately responded with a tweet noting that Kansas has more than 700,000 Republicans. For a full list of the members of the Republicans for Kansas Values, head over to our website at kansasfirstnews.com. And here with us to talk about that and also Governor Sam Brownback's recent endorsement is Kansas First News political analyst Dr. Bob Beatty. Bob, thanks for joining us this evening.
Good to be here.
And so, Bob, let's start with Governor Sam Brownback. He was endorsed by 2012 presidential candidate Rick Santorum yesterday. How does that help him?
Well, yeah, Rick Santorum is a very popular social conservative. Of course, yes, ran for president in 2012, did pretty well, and won the Kansas GOP caucus. So he's pretty popular in Kansas among conservatives. So, this helps Governor Brownback. First, it was a fundraiser last night in Wichita, so he was able to raise some money. But remember, when you raise money at a fundraiser, often you get names and addresses. That helps the Brownback campaign. They can contact those people later on and even ask them for more money. But probably just as importantly, Rick Santorum as a social conservative, Sam Brownback wants those social conservatives in Kansas to come out and vote, and they're very important to him. And so if he can use Rick Santorum to get them interested in the campaign, well, then it's a good day for Sam Brownback.
And today for Paul Davis, his event today brought endorsements from 100 Republicans. How important will this be for Davis?
Well, I think Paul Davis understands that in an off-year election, meaning it's not a presidential year, there'll be a very high number of Republicans voting in November. But the type of Republicans that Paul Davis wants to vote are moderate Republicans. And so today we saw over 100 moderate Republicans, former office holders, endorse Paul Davis. So I think this was really important because a number of these people had some pretty important positions, former lieutenant governors, Senate presidents, speakers of the House, the current insurance commissioner, telling moderate Republicans, hey, it's okay to vote for Davis.
Of course, it all comes down to the vote. How much do these endorsements count when it comes to getting people to vote for them?
You never really know. I think the Santorum endorsement helped Governor Brownback, and I really do think this big announcement with all these Republicans endorsing Paul Davis helps him as well. So, a good day for both candidates, but in the end, for Davis to get those moderate Republicans is going to be key.
Let's see what the voters think.
Yeah.